Oh man, it has been a long day for you guys. You've only just met, but it's taken a full day to get here. Because you just crossed the bridge and you're here. Hollow Lane. It's a neighborhood. There's a group of buildings centered around a large pond. And in the late afternoon sun, the golden light glints off the water. It illuminates an inn, a blacksmith, and hidden in the reeds, an old ruined building of some kind, among a handful of other shops and homes.
Ooh. Mystery.
But up on the hill, overlooking it all, is a building that has fallen into disrepair. And out front, a grey patterned Aarakocra is frantically locking the front door. They mutter under their breath, "Oh God, this is bad." He looks around frantically. What the hell are they getting here? Seems to notice something off in the distance. Takes off running. And it's at this point the five of you cross the footbridge and come down the steps into Hollow Lane. You've all been travel partners on your journey, but the five of you are still strangers. And as you approach the pond, you're pulled in different directions. Torrin, you see your home, pondside smithy, down close to the pond. The light of the forge is dwindling in the afternoon glow. Eustace and Clio, you guys know where your home is. Andrea, you know that you and Gimbals need to find a government building where you're meeting someone who works for the city. And I think as all these things sort of wash over you guys, it dawns on you all that there's nothing more really holding you all together. And you find yourself standing at the edge of the pond, looking up at Hollow Lane on the other side. Who speaks first?
I think Torrin is gonna walk up to Eustace and just kind of like give him like a noodle nudge and like on the quieter side. He's gonna like, so you want to be a marshman, huh?
And I think he's gonna try to discreetly as possible, like almost kick you in the shin to be like, you can't like say that so loudly in front of Clio. But like, and then kind of kind of step away with you a little bit, and just like look like a nod as if like, I'm gonna talk to this person for a little bit, and then yeah.
Well, if you're gonna be a marshman, and our destiny machine said you had to go that way, you're gonna need some gear, ain't you?
I'm gonna look back at Clio, almost a bit like grimly. I was kind of thinking, do you think the fate machine meant like up there, like the afterlife kind of thing?
I don't think your destiny is to die.
Okay, good. No, that's good. That's good to rule that out early. Then yeah, I probably will to go up he looks up towards the tree. Yeah, I was like thinking kind of the same because I saw do you think you could make me something?
Little buddy, if you're gonna go up there, you're gonna need the best that's made by the best.
Are you gonna pull out the like single gold coin that Clio trusted him with as like I guess a down payment until I can afford to pay and he's gonna like you can see he's very excited, but he's also trying to do it in as discreet of a way as possible to contain his excitement, and he's gonna reach up around his necklace and kind of pull off a locket that he's got around it. Do you think whatever you meet, you could kind of like forge this into it as well?
100%. And you keep that money. When you make your first kill, come see me.
Right, because
Ain't no marshman gonna have a weapon like yours.
He's got this biggest beaming grin across his face. Yeah, Droplet the Marshman. That's gonna be he kind of tips his oversized hat towards you, and then kind of very like he can't contain his excitement and kind of almost like wobbles back excitedly over to Clio, and then kind of just like stamps in place next to her.
Eustace, what's got you all excited?
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, sister?
Okay, all right. I know you. Listen, is it?
Oh,
is it-
oh, sorry. No, it's horrible. Everything's awful all the time. Oh.
well, okay. I just you're. It's just this whole mission we've got.
Well,
I'm assuming.
I know, but like, isn't it, you got to admit, this is all a bit fun, isn't it? Like, we got to get a lot of money, maybe, gonna get a big payday. You can go do whatever secret stuff you do when I'm not around with all the money that we get paid. I don't get to see, and we've got like fun friends, kind of, and
Eustace, what was that?
yeah, I guess a bit of attitude
Who's
on
older?
charm. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's on. I'm sorry. I got
Okay. And you
getting a bit
remember,
ahead of
okay,
myself.
listen, I'm not doing secret things. It's just stuff that you're not ready for yet. This is
Yeah.
me. This is me protecting you. Okay. And I know this is exciting. And like, hey, we're doing this because what did I say to you? I said, would this make you happy? And you said,
No.
yes, it would. And so we're doing this, aren't we?
I'm trying to do a stealth check to mutter under my breath, Eustace, because he get very excited. He's going to mutter the words, I'm going to be protecting you soon enough, but I'm going to stealth that to see if I can do that in a way that
Ooh.
it's a 14.
Okay, Cass, come on, give us a
Perception?
perception here.
Oh,
Let's see
I'm
if-
doing okay.
Yeah,
That's
this is a contested check right here.
contested check. Perception.
Yep.
I rolled an 8, so I do not hear it. But I think that Clio is maybe. It's not that she doesn't hear it; it's that she's like she's not really.
Yeah.
She's belittling you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Let him have his win.
Okay, I know you're excited. Okay, new people, exciting. Ooh, we get money and a quest. The money is it's for us. Okay, just because I handle it doesn't mean it's not also yours. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and
you're,
hey,
you're,
you know
looking
what?
out for me.
You're doing a really good job. You got us this job. Okay, that was you, right?
It was both of us. He said that
Yeah,
we're
no,
like,
you are right.
yeah,
My intimidation and your like cute little act. It's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Well,
good.
what were you talking to him about? Some free stuff,
Oh, just trying to swindle him and like get him to, I've always got people under the palm of my hand, like
You're
you say.
good. You're learning. It's good.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Well, you know what? Keep working on him. Okay. Like while I don't,
Oh, I will. Yeah, happily.
I don't love the whole believing in destiny and then putting those kind of false ideas into your head. I think it's good to have, clearly he has some sort of mechanical expertise and that we can use. So
Exactly. Yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Exactly.
Oh, good job, buddy. And she's gonna like put her hand on your head and kind of give it like a little, and it kind of sits halfway on your head.
I think he just let you. He's too excited with everything else happening. He's like, you can have that. That can be your win.
So while this is happening, Drea and Gimbals, what are you guys talking about?
So, Drea, Dreadnought, why do you call Dreadnought? Is it because of the ship? Is it because of like the musical instrument? Is it because of another meaning? What? Why? What do you prefer, Drea? I don't mind.
You know whatever works is people started calling me Dreadnought a while back when I was, in my prime doing marksman work.
Was that a long time ago?
She kind of like she lets out a heavy breath and she goes, "Yeah, it was. Yeah, well over 20 years now, but that's when I first got it. So people
That's almost
still call
longer
me
than
that.
I've been alive. But it's been quite eventful, actually. Even today's been eventful. I mean, we killed a dude. I killed multiple guys.
Yeah,
They all sort of blur together after a time, don't they?
yeah. For me, they do. I feel like it's pretty recent. You forgot already.
I mean, he tried to rob me.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Mr. Merriweather, we should head on and go to that government building. I feel like fellers that's been waiting for us, probably been waiting a while.
That's right.
Yeah,
Which one's our new crib, as the kids say?
they say that. And she kind of like looks around and she goes, "You know what? I honestly have no clue."
Are you the guide? Have you ever done this before? Is this your first gig? Is this your first time being a guide? Is that what this is?
I
Is
know
that why
my
we don't
way.
know where it
I know
is?
my way around, Mr.
Oh.
Merriweather. I just haven't been to this building that they asked me to bring you to.
So how do we find it?
I could just look around. Could ask around.
Hey, Tarn!
Yo.
Do you know where the building is? The building we're trying to find? The government building where I'm supposed to build a tourism center and supposed to sort that out?
Would Torrin know? A government building
No
is.
idea.
No. It's a small neighborhood though, so it wouldn't be too hard to just have a look around.
Try that way. I just point left.
Okay, so Drea, do you announce that you guys are heading off to try and find this place?
I don't think Treya would. I feel like she would just start walking. Her boots are kind of like heavy against the floor, but like she's walking.
I think Gimbals would be like walking past every single person. He'd be like,
Taryn, we need to have words later, so where do you live?
Blacksmith, Pondside.
Noted. Thief lady, please don't steal from me again.
I haven't.
Thief
You gotta let this go. You gotta let it go.
Thief child, you will. I'm sure you're gonna kill something very big and then become some sort of marshman. But I
Okay,
hope you remember
alright,
me in
okay.
that time. That'd be amazing. Because then, like, I can just be like, I knew this guy back when he was a kid and he hadn't killed someone. and
He's
he
not going
vomited
to be a
twice."
marshman, so
Eustace puts on a wide stance. And he's, well, these streets are they're not very safe. So maybe we should maybe Clio and I should go with you for like for Miss Drea's. It's safer to be with more people.
Yes, I believe in you.
and then he taps him on the shoulder and he's like,
Drea, let's go.
it starts just wandering off aimlessly down the street.
So before they head off, do you say anything, Eustace, specifically to Drea?
I think if were you waiting for Gimbals or are you just walking
I think she
ahead?
took a couple steps ahead, but like started waiting for him as he went by everyone.
I think Eustace is going to run up to you a little bit and then kind of like not he's going to ask without asking if he can like walk with you because he wants to talk to you about something like not near Gimbals or Clio, I guess.
Mm.
Miss, actually, she's like the most anxious he's been in front of you.
Mhm.
Your hooks with your first like with your when you became when you sorry I'm just getting
No.
stuck on the point.
You're right. Take your time.
Your first how did you like your first kill?
Mm.
Like how does that all work? Like can I just like if in a hypothetical situation, if I like what's the measure of what I can kill to be my first kill? Like is there like a list of like if you kill this size lizard, that's on the list of eligible marshman killing monsters that I can turn into a web? Or does someone have to be there to watch me? I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that necessarily, but it's more like how does that work?
All right. So it's not like that. Not to immediately put you down, but you gotta go to a council first before you even do your kill. They gotta like you enough, I guess. When I was first starting off, I was like barely 20. I was a bit older than you, but I had a feller who vouched for me. That's what's gotta happen. You gotta have someone vouch for you. You gotta meet the council of these old guys, ancient guys, right? And they'll be like, "Oh yeah, you can go on your first job, and if you succeed your first job, yeah."
And the person who vouch the person who vouch has to be a marshman?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I only know two.
You got any more questions? You want to come with?
I think he's gonna stare at you awkwardly.
Gotta-
So we if that in a would you stuff
Yeah,
like
spit
kicking
it out
on
at
the
one
ground.
point, kid.
Would
Yeah.
would you vouch for me if we went to this council so I could go on my first mission to become a marshman?
I think her demeanor actually drops a little and she kind of stares at you and she goes, "I ain't comfortable. A kid like you're still young. You gotta train. It's not always pretty work."
And if you look at you very like it's for the most put together, he says, not exactly living the most joyous of lives at the moment with my beloved sister. So but no,
No,
thank you,
I
Miss
get that. I
Dreadnought.
get that. you know what? It's in a couple years. If you just come to me, I'll think about it.
Okay. And he's gonna turn around and walk straight back towards Clio.
So in that moment of awkward silence, as Eustace is probably a little crestfallen, you guys hear a voice call out to you from the distance. Hey! Hello! Stay right there! And running down a grassy embankment that leads up to a building that looks to be in a state of disrepair is a short Aarakocra. He has grey feathering, kind of like a pigeon. He's running from quite a distance. He's calling out to you. Hey! I'm coming!
Is he talking to
Further than I
us?
thought.
He might be.
Finally gets there, he's like puffed out. God. And then he catches his breath and he says, "Are you Andrea the Dreadnought Asanuma?"
Yeah, I got my full legal name. Yeah, I am.
He says,
Am I getting served?
My social security number.
I paid all my dues. I'm not here for any bad business, right?
"Oh, thank God. You were supposed to arrive way earlier. What happened?"
Mr. Merriweather got mugged.
That I did.
Yeah.
"Well, this is Ethel Grove. Like, you're a marshman. Aren't you supposed to stop people from getting mugged?"
Oh yeah, you think that takes like 2 seconds or something? It took some time. It happened. I got
We
here.
killed 5 people.
5. Okay, that's actually kind of some good news, that pass. But look, and he puffs his chest out and goes, "My name is Double Dillon, and I am the head officer and sole member of the Department of Phospherant Fungi Cultivation and Implementation is what it is. Up until recently, I was actually the head of the Department of Lost and Found." And he puffs out his chest a little and sort of stands there expectantly.
Did you lose it?
Well, yeah, I can see you're all interested. So, yeah, it is kind of a long story. So I'll just tell you. So what I was doing was I was subsidizing the costs of running the department by renting out the warehouse to people. And it was going really well. Amazing. Then my last tenants, they actually went missing. It's kind of weird. But bit of a wash, you know, you take the good with the bad, and then the city, they can the whole department. They're kind of bummed out. But they like my moxie. So they sent me here. So here I am.
So what do you do?
So you lost the lost and found? Where does it go then? The lost and found is where lost stuff goes. So what if that lost and found gets lost? Where does that go?
Anyway, I digress. So the Department of Phospherant Fungi Cultivation and Implementation is that building up there on the hill. And he gestures over towards the building that he was running from.
Right.
And it's in a state of disrepair that you guys can see. And he starts to speak again. He says, "So the higher ups, right, they liked what I did with the lost and found. So they struck a deal with this citadel of Enchantra, right? Let them set up an office in the same building as the department. And your guys' rent will contribute to the costs of running the department." Well, actually, you said you're Gimbals, the one who was mugged, yeah?
That would be me.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Merriweather. I'll be acting as the authorised officer for the city of Ethelgrave in this project. You'll be taking tenancy of the eastern wing of the department. And according to the department floor plan, you'll have a common working space, a kitchen, and lodgings for yourself and 4 employees.
Oh.
Pretty exciting. Any maintenance?
Taryn, want to work for me?
Oh, wow. We're already filling out the staff. I love efficiency. Any maintenance on the property will be facilitated and paid for by yourself. And actually, I've just realized I've totally gotten off track. I was telling you about what happened in the department earlier. The reason I came running down here, because you were late. He looks at Drea again pointedly.
Yeah. And what?
So I arrived today and I headed up to the building, and it's definitely in a state of disrepair, right? But I think, nothing a little cleanup couldn't fix. You guys get in there with a couple of mops, that kind of thing. So I wait around for a while and, nobody arrives. So I decide to head in. And look, let me tell you that there is something that is in there, basically. And I think basically whatever they were doing with the phospherant fungi, I think it might have grown legs and decided that it's hungry for people, basically.
Oh, you could have led with that.
It-
So you're
It's
telling me that something that wasn't alive is now alive?
Oh God.
I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
You want us to deal with it?
You want
Drea, can we please play with that thing?
Play.
So is it a fun? If it's sorry, Mr. Dylan, was it? If it's
Double
a fungus,
Dylan, it is, my young friend. How are you?
yeah, great. If it's a fungus thing, isn't like your job to deal with it if that's your job?
No. As per department procedure, we do require 5 individuals to form a disposal committee. So you being a marshman, gestures over to Drea, and with your band of little helpers here, we'll have no problem taking care of this issue.
You probably don't want Gimbals to be taking down something that's got extra limbs.
I could study it. That'd be fun.
Yes,
You
that's
wanna make
exactly
it-
why I wanted to play with it.
Oh, you could have phrased it a lot better than play with it.
I mean, it's fun for me.
Right.
Then you will learn.
Yeah, that's awfully convenient for you 5 people. We can go deal with it. Double Dylan?
Yep.
They call you that every single time, Double
What's
Dylan?
what's the
You can call
double
me
for?
Double or Dylan or whatever you prefer. Double Dylan, that's appropriate too.
When you were a twin and you ate one in the womb?
Yeah, what's the double for?
No, my brother's name's Triple Dylan.
Oh. Is there a single Dylan?
Is there-
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he, wait, so hang on. Is he your brother also, or is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got a 4th one?
What do you think?
That's why I'm asking them.
You think many people have 4 brothers?
Maybe.
Well, not a lot of people are named Double Dylan.
Well, I got 5 brothers, and the next
Oh,
one
right.
quadruple and quintuple.
Double Dylan.
Oh.
What do they do?
Yeah, numbers. Anyway, so I've been thinking about. Can't right the ship. So basically, there is a dispersal. I can disperse for any members of the disposal committee. 2 gold pieces per person. So if that sweetens the pop at all, call me Sweetie McPoppington.
So is this
Thank
your department? Is this your department? Is this like if this situation doesn't get handled, is this on you?
I am the head and the head officer and sole member of the Department of Phospherant Fungi Cultivation. Implementation is the last word. And yes, it would be on me, but basically, as far as I know, I don't think the government would really care. They kind of just like let the department shut down altogether, basically. So
Okay, so
they'll just
you'd
move me
lose
somewhere
your
else.
they'd move you or you'd lose your situation.
Nah, the Double Dylan, I'm valuable. I'll get moved. Don't you worry
You're
about
valuable. Okay. How valuable? Because 2 gold is not a lot.
Yeah, but it's double 1.
Jack, can I ask a world
February.
question? How common would Aarakocras be in this
that. Down here,
area? Yeah.
quite rare.
Okay. I think you're just gonna look up at the tree. Are you from up there?
The roost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna dart his eyes towards Torrin and then look back up at the tree. Yeah, we'll get rid of the we'll get rid of the mushroom thing with the extra arms and the mountain, the Eden people stuff. That's like and if we Gimbals, if we help with the clear out of the thing, can we be employees in the place as well?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need someone to protect me as well as Dreadnought or Drea or Andrea. I still don't know what she wants to be called.
I don't think
Yes,
Drea
please.
needs protection, but that's Cloud. You want to get rid of the mushroom thing?
Only I have one condition. You clean up your own vomit.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. That's, I wouldn't expect you to do that anyway, but that's fair.
Or just like try to avoid it in general. That would be
I
nice.
don't like I'm not like doing it intentionally, Gimbals. It's not like a choosing to vomit now because of the thing that happened. It's just I didn't like I tripped over and next put my sword through a
Hey,
person's throat. It
yeah,
wasn't like oh, this is a fun thing that I wanted to happen.
We know. It's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, it's all right. Yeah, actually, if we could all together just maybe stop bringing up the vomit thing. Listen, he's a young boy who he's going through changes. Just stop bullying. Stop. Like, we know he's vomit boy. Just stop it.
It's not, no, it's drop.
And you're a thief lady who steals stuff. Would you like to work for me too?
Suddenly, there is a loud cracking sound. The decaying building up on the hill seems to shake a little. Dylan starts to speak again. He's like, please, it's going to be very urgent. Like I said, if the department gets destroyed, they won't give us a new one. He reaches into his chest pocket. He pulls out an iron key and 3 healing potions, and he holds them out to you guys.
And
take
I
'em.
will take those.
That means no tourism office for Enchantra, and that means that you, points at Gimbals, will be back on the first boat out of here. I'll be fine. They'll reassign me somewhere, but you'll be out of here.
Gimbals like frantically turns around, grabs like the thighs of Drea's pants because she's so much taller, and he's like, I can't go back.
Oh, all right, Mr. Mayor. Okay, we'll get a move on. All right. Yeah.
All right, you guys head off.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
So you make your way up to the decrepit building, or as you now know, it is called the Department of Phospherant, Fungi, Cultivation and Implementation. As you approach, you can see damaged wooden walls, gaping holes in the side of the building. And as you get closer, you see huge mushrooms poking out of the holes in the building. Gimbals, what do you say as you approach?
Well, time to find a new test subject. Look, who knows? I mean, lots of these things, all sorts of magical creatures, I find new ingredients to make potions. And you saw what the last ones did. They were fantastic. And look, he even gave me 3 healing potions to start with. This is going to be great.
Or maybe he gave us that because we were going to get hurt real bad.
You know what? I
soon.
think this is going to be great. And I think, as the leader of our party and the lead scientist, researcher, whatever you are, you should go in first, and maybe by yourself.
All right. I'm gonna stop you right there, Cloud. I'm so sorry. Mr. Merriweather, could I just get the key? You ain't going in first.
And that would be yours.
Thank you. She takes the key and goes to the front.
He like points at Clio and he's like,
You I don't trust. I've seen you drop 2 knives.
Okay, so opening the doors, Drea?
Mhm. I think
Right.
slowly.
Slowly.
Just swing them open. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's
Speedster.
2 double doors. You unlock the key and
Mhm.
you open them up and it swings open and you guys step into the building. And as you enter, you're met with this deep, earthy scent of a cave. And all around you, huge mushrooms grow. Some tower above you, and others form small, shadowy groves. And as we enter this room, can you all give me perception or investigation checks, whatever you'd prefer?
Aye, Captain. Every time I roll in this game,
the curse is back.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
Sorry,
Eustace got
guys.
an 8.
Derek, what'd you get?
21.
Jazzy
20.
and Jacob.
24.
Oh, wow. Is anyone...
I
was
said
that a
nat 20, by the way.
Oh, was that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Natty
Nice.
20.
Okay, so Derek, you notice there seems to be some like murky grey growth that's growing all along the walls behind some of the mushroom. Jumps out to you as weird. So you notice that. But Gimbals, as you step forward into the room, you feel your foot brush against something and you look down and it appears to be a piece of paper. Do you pick it up?
Yes.
So you take a look, and the paper seems to be like the front page of a manual, and it says Guide to Fungus Maintenance. But that's all you can read because the bottom of the page is ripped off.
This would have been helpful, Hole.
And he'll just like hand it back to someone. And as he sort of hands it back to someone, Can Gimbals like take a scraping of one of the mushrooms to
Sure.
keep?
Yep.
Sweet.
So you're doing that. And as you're doing that,
Inventory.
you scrape away on the mushroom and you turn around and look behind you, and there's like a little guy.
A little guy.
A little
He's-
fella.
He's got grey skin. He's wearing a loincloth. And he's like peering out inquisitively at you from behind a mushroom. What do you do?
Kick it.
Oh, you alive?
What is it? Is it look like a person or look like a
It's kind of like
mushroom?
it's like bipedal. Looks kind of like a bit of flant. That's not a word. Plant-like in some ways.
Okay.
But yeah, you could see it's got like a face and like a mouth and eyes and stuff like that.
Oh, hello.
He
Are
looks,
you friendly?
looks at you inquisitively and like cocks its head to the side and says, "Step 1.
Guys, what's step 1?
Tentatively steps out from the shade of the mushroom and gingerly approaches you. As it gets closer, it says, "Keep water on hand."
Oh, fungus maintenance.
Gets a bit closer. And it says, "Step 2.
Was that his second step? Is that step 2?
Keep soil well prepared?
It's right next to you now.
Is there any of this on the page that Gibbles handed back to us? Like any of it? No, fantastic.
Just the top. Suddenly, the creature rears its head back and it viciously attempts to bite you. I'll give you a chance to react here, Gimbals. What do you do as the creature attacks you?
I don't think Gimbals would react quick enough. I think Gimbals' reaction would be like, "Oh, interesting," as
Okay,
it
so
tries to
take
bite it.
1d4 of damage as this little creature bites you. And as that happens, you hear this like loud chorus of voices, and they say, "Step 6."
Oh.
And you look over, and climbing to the top of these large mushrooms around you are 3 more of these creatures. And these ones are carrying long spears. And they all scream out in unison, "Eat the mushrooms!" And that is where we're going to end this part of the session.